Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. My name is Betsy, and I'm excited to be live here with you today. If you haven't met me yet, I am on Karen Curry Parker's team. Thursday. My name is Betsy, and hearing an echo of my own voice. Starting that over, I'm a member of Karen Curry Parker's team. I'm the executive director of the Quantum Alignment System. And I just wanted to pop in today to see how y'all are doing and talk a little bit about deconditioning. You may have noticed that a little while ago, I posted a question in the chat asking if you had any questions about deconditioning, and a number of you responded. If anyone else has any questions about deconditioning, what it means to decondition, how you decondition, how does this whole thing work, please feel free to put them in the chat. Both Karen and I are going to be popping into the Facebook group a little bit more over the coming weeks to talk about this topic. So if you ask, we may answer. But I wanted to just talk about this topic a little bit because I've been hearing it come up a lot for people. And I want to talk about the very basics of what conditioning and deconditioning are. Our human design chart really gives us a blueprint or a roadmap home to the truth of our authentic selves, right? Of our energy needs, how we're designed to make decisions. These energetic archetypes that live within the chart resonate on a really, really deep level. I can't tell you how many times I've done readings or sessions with clients and had them look at me and go, "Are you psychic?" And I said, "No, I'm not psychic. It's just what I see. It's just right here in the chart." And with that, when we get this kind of representation of that true part of who we are, it also helps us see the places where we've been living out of alignment with that, right? And a lot of times that can come from conditioning. And so conditioning is really any time that you are told, that you learn that you have to be some other way than who you are authentically, naturally inside yourself. It's any time that we live or act outside of the authentic truth of who we are. I was sitting with my sister this week, and she's been working with an energy healer lately who said the most beautiful thing. They said, I love and accept all that I am and all that I am not, because all that I am not is also who I am. And I just thought that was such a beautiful concept, because I think sometimes we all think we're supposed to be everything. And it's like, who you're not is also a part of who you are. You know what I mean? And when you get to shine in the pieces of what you are, and so does everyone else on the planet, we make up this beautiful woven tapestry of humanity and of personal expression. So the goal of talking about conditioning and deconditioning over the coming weeks is to support you in getting back into alignment with the truth of who you actually are and who you are not, right? We're going to talk a little bit more about the different types of conditioning, because there are definitely some parts of conditioning that we can see from the chart, and there are pieces of conditioning that live off the chart, right? Karen always likes to talk about how you yourself are not your chart. You are a soul that incarnated into this human story, and your chart can give you a roadmap or a blueprint for how to live most authentically in that story, but you are not your chart. We're going to talk about the different types of conditioning. We're going to talk about the timing, trying to bypass timing on conditioning. We're always said it took 7 years from the time you learned your human design to really fully decondition. And I know I felt this way, and a lot of other people feel this way, right? They hear that and they're like, "Oh my gosh, 7 years, that's so long. I can't. I just want to do it all now," right? How does divine timing play into the process of deconditioning, coming back into our authentic truths? I think that there is this very clear dissonance that we feel within ourselves when we're living in misalignment. We feel it. We can't always give words to it. We can't always name what it is or why it is, but we feel it. We're like, I'm living out of alignment. How do I fix this? So we're going to talk about it over the coming weeks. Again, if you have questions about the topic of deconditioning, please put them in the chat. We are a team full of generator types here, so we love to respond to what y'all want and need. So again, if you ask, we may answer. And I'm really excited to dive deeper into this topic with you, because the more aligned with our true and authentic selves we are, the more we can live into our purpose, the more joyful and fulfilled we'll be. And as Karen likes to say, the more easily we'll be able to find the elegant solutions that the world is needing right now. So This is just a nice, short, little brief introduction to what you're going to be seeing from us over the coming weeks. And I want to offer a little fun exercise for everybody today, because one of the questions that somebody asked in the chat was, how do I know if I'm living in alignment with who I am or not? How do I know if I'm living out of a conditioned response, right? And this is not the only way, but one of the things I often tell people is notice how you feel when you are around other people's energy versus how you feel when you're alone in your own aura. And sometimes when we're alone in our own aura and we're not necessarily being influenced by the energies, thoughts, perspectives, feelings of anybody else around us, it can support us in getting clear. So I want to just offer you a mindfulness practice for today. If you'd like to join me in this, is to just start paying attention and getting some awareness of, are there places in your life where you feel different, either aligned or misaligned, when you're around other people versus yourself? And just start to notice the difference there. That if you're around other people and you're feeling kind of just swirly and weird in your body or not quite right, and then you get back into your own aura and you examine that and you think to yourself, where did that come from? Was that me? Right? Just start to notice. Awareness is the very, very first step a lot of times. Can't always heal it if we can't see it. So I'm really excited to dive more into this topic with you. Again, put your questions in the chat. We're going to check them. We're going to answer some of them. And I'm really excited to talk about this with you with Karen. I hope you have a beautiful Thursday. I am actually traveling today to beautiful Colorado. Our second annual Human Design Conference is this weekend. It's going to be amazing. Richard Rudd is speaking, Rosie Aronson, Kim Gould. Karen will, of course, be there. We have an incredible keynote speaker tomorrow night, Clarinda Mann, who's going to be delivering a really powerful talk. So there is actually still time to attend the conference virtually if you want to. So we'll put the link here if you are interested in still registering and hearing some of these amazing talks. I'll also be leading a quantum consciousness activation session on Sunday morning that focuses on some of these deconditioning pieces and using EFT to support in your process. But yeah, if you'd like to join us in our Human Design Conference, that is still available to you. I'm traveling over there today and the conference starts tomorrow. So I hope you all have a beautiful Thursday, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more tidbits about deconditioning. Sending you lots of love. Bye.